Nintendo Land will remain in gaming history as the launch title for the Wii U, the home console of Nintendo for the 8th generation. It was definitely more successful than Wii Sports, which was bundled with the Wii when it first came out. Nintendo Land features 12 minigames, most of them being related to specific Nintendo franchises. Each of them is unique in its own way. Or is it? Let's take a look at the 3 best and worst minigames according to me. DrasticSwipe. There are several modes available in this great minigame, but you would have most fun fighting against a real-life buddy, trying to eliminate him or her directly from your spaceship using the Wii U gamepad. The second player also has the objective to exterminate the first one with a laser weapon using the Wii remote. Out of all minigames, this one really utilizes the gamepad the most, as there are so many things you have to do at once. Anyway, as I already mentioned, you have to do several things at the same time if you're the player with a gamepad, and although that may be little inconvenient sometimes, it doesn't really affect the experience at all. This game is best played with at least 2 players, one of them being the archer and another one the swordsman. They progress automatically through the level by defeating various of enemies from the Zelda universe. Good synchronization and correct timing are the key strategies here if you want to accomplish your mission. What is more, unique settings and amazing music further support your quest by delivering a great amount of that specific Zelda feeling every true fan of the series has experienced. Just be careful not to lose all your hearts and make sure you have tightened the strip of the Wii remote to your hand, in case you are not currently planning to replace your TV screen. Nintendo most likely included this game with the intention to excite players about the upcoming release of Pikmin 3. And I have to admit, they did a really good job. In each level, the player takes control of Captain Olimar and his gang of Pikmin, which give certain abilities allowing them to smash blocks and kill enemies. As usually, quality is more valued than quantity, and there are some interesting items that give your Pikmin special powers. There is also a boss at the end of each stage, and once it is defeated, Olimar is ready to leave the planet with his spaceship. There is also a 2-player mode where the second player controls a single Pikmin using the Wii remote. Furthermore, I should also mention the availability of a competition mode, which sadly I haven't really played that much, but which is really fun indeed. However, the best part is that this minigame alone fully convinced me to buy the next installment in the Pikmin series, and I have never played the previous 2 games. I can hardly wait for its release in July, and I can't help but wonder myself about all the new features it will include in comparison to Pikmin Adventure. In this minigame, all you have to do is survive a whole day of flying over the ocean with a balloon, while trying to collect as many points as you can. All days are divided into sections, as you may tell by the different backgrounds, each of them representing a different part of the day. However, the big problem with this game is that we have already seen tons of others like it. It's not really creative and, at least to me, not fun at all. The only advantage I can currently think of is the obvious resemblance to Balloon Fight for Nintendo Entertainment System, which kind of delivers that special nostalgic feeling. This minigame totally reminds me of these low-budget smartphone or tablet time wasters that have absolutely nothing special about them. Games that should never be created for a home console in the first place. Twister Race is a very good example that illustrates this point. Despite the fact that you need to hold the Wii U gamepad vertically, which might be fun for the first few minutes, it really hasn't anything special to offer to the player. And that's one bad minigame out of 12, which is a lot, considering the amount of money you have spent on the game. But wait, it gets worse. The anti-award goes to this both strange and disturbing game a really weird person, maybe even currently working for Nintendo, has come up with. It keeps me wondering why someone would want any player to mimic certain movement sequences performed by an octopus. And this thing is called dance? Ugh. Even if we ignore the fact that there is nothing creative with the Wii U gamepad controls you need to use in this game, it is still a really good example of what Nintendo actually must avoid in their future games at all costs. Thanks for watching. For more videos, subscribe to my channel, DrasticSwipe. I will gladly listen to your comments and your hopefully constructive criticism.